Okay, I'm back. I'll be back. Anyway, the spirit of this is I just don't have time to write all the articles that I should write and answer the people I should answer. So my little clan said, you know what, Kurt, well, you're having your daily wine after you're done trading, in between trading and your night work. Why don't you just do some quick videos? So this one particular, I think it's a male guy. I'm just going to call you a guy. Like I had 5 or 6 real good challenging people today. But this one was, it says RE 50 million to make it to the other side. Most people won't. We know that. Everyone I know has their heads in the sand still. I have a small fair weather tribe, but no one offline that is truly of like mind. Is there anyone you know that you could point me to in the compound trading tribe extended family who has recently gone from very little to possibly having a chance at making it to the other side? Anyone who has been able to make major changes and be in a better position recently? Now, I didn't answer this fellow's question directly right off the bat. I explained what our tribe looks like. Oh, it looks like we're going to get a jet right overhead while I do this. Oh, there it is right there. Look at that. It's one of the joys of living on the beach, is that we get those a few times a day. Not too many, though. I mean, anyway, I wanted to explain to him what we are before, so he had some context, right? And that's why the last video I kind of said it the way I said it. But the end of that story is, the end of my response is that, yeah, sure. I mean, there's the slow builds, and then there's the booms, right? And some people are more patient than others. And just some quick examples, like the COVID sell-off. 4 days before the sell-off, we closed all of our longs and we went short, heavy short, all over the market. We nailed it. And when we were at the bottom of the COVID sell-off, we were long, heavy on 73 trades. Then we had hundreds of trades that were setting up after that. But then the markets got more complicated. When they got more complicated, I took my foot off the pedal. But during that time, yes, there are a number of people I can point you to that did extremely well. But you have to appreciate, in trading, it's more of a slow build than it is. I mean, you build, it's a career, right? It's not a game. It's not a one inning. It's not a one at bat. Not the way the pros, not the way you're supposed to do it anyway. But then more recently, we've gotten involved in crypto projects, and that's a different story. So there was the BTC, right? So the Bitcoin, sure. I got a great track record in Bitcoin, 500, ran it up. Then it was in I think the 2500s, we ran it to 20,000, got out right at the top around Christmas time there a few years ago. And then we were buying again at, I think, 3,500, and we ran it up to 68,000. I mean, that's been fantastic. But I'm talking about crypto projects that we have some considerable influence in, and that's growing over time. So things like the Pirate Chain project, right? We alerted around 30 cents. We were buying 27, 28 cents. I think we alerted at 32 cents and went 40 times in 17 days. A lot of our crew did really well there. But the thing is, you got to know when to go, right? It's not like day to day. The number one problem I see with traders or business entrepreneurs when they're younger, because I'm older, right? I've been around. It's not my first circus. The patience factor, right? The older I get, the more patience I get. I know when it's time to put my foot down on the pedal, and when it's, normally, on average, when it's not, right? So we've had some crypto projects that have been fantastic. Like this oil DeFi, our private sale tribe has already doubled their money in a couple weeks, right? And those tokens, that project, even on the public sale side now, those people, if they don't easily double in the next 6 to 12 months, I'll be stunned. Like it'll probably be 3-4 times. But you got to know what you're dealing with, right? And you got to be able to manage your your bankroll appropriately. Um, but when you're in a tribe, when you're in a tight community of traders and a community of outliers like us, it's different. Like it takes more time. It's not like, you're dealing with somebody that's, handling 1,000 traders just to meet grinder, spitting gumballs all day. That's not what we do, right? We're in machine learning. There's all kinds of opportunities there. The software development, the decentralized projects, from the decentralized software to the decentralized crypto projects, the tokenized projects. But it's real life for us, right? Real life. Like, this is real business. People are moving their families, people are preparing for the other side, and there's all kinds of things, everything from business to finance to store of value. Where's my family going to live? What community? The farms, the gardens, the actual physical locations, like everything down to, like, where does the power come from in that world? Where does, how do we do all that? It's big. Like, it's not a small question. But in short, yeah, we have massive opportunities that come along the way, and our tribe, a number of them will take advantage of them for sure. That's what they're good at. And what you'll find is that type of person is not as public as you might imagine. Like, you'd be surprised. They're not screaming all over Twitter. I mean, I'm exposing myself because, you just got to ask people that know me. I feel an obligation to give back, and I'm older, and I had a great, fantastic life. But a lot of those people, they won't even, like, when I met the founder of Samsung when I worked on the stock markets, he was the poorest looking guy on the street when they sent me down to get him, to bring him up. It's not what you think most of the time. Anyway, I hope that helps a bit. I'll look through these messages and see if there's some more pointed answers I can give you.